have one question which states, what is Baytown Police Department's policy regarding illegal immigrants? Is Baytown a sanctuary city?
Is Baytown a sanctuary city? No. I can't elaborate, but the fact that there are many people, basically by definition, a sanctuary city is where a police department will not adhere to requests of detainment by ICE or something along those lines. They don't cooperate with federal authorities. Baytown Police Department does cooperate with federal authorities, and we don't run out there and try to check papers. That's a different country on the other side of the planet. We don't just go running around checking folks. But if we come into contact with someone through a criminal offense, because of a criminal offense, and through the course of the investigation, we determine or see that they may not be a citizen of this country and they don't have documentation as far as worker or something like that, then we will contact ICE and see if they happen to be in their database or something like that. Should ICE not get back with us and they take care of whatever that infraction is, then they walk out our door.
With regard to the idea that somebody can be stopped and we see that perhaps they have no identifying documents that would indicate that they are a citizen, is that something that our officers actively look for? In terms of, I'm following up on the sanctuary city question. So when someone is stopped and they're asked for their ID, they may or may not have an ID. And so Baytown police officers initiate an investigation themselves to see if this person is a resident. Can you explain that just a little bit, how that process works?
Basically, we're not looking for. I went through Jumpmaster School. One of the things that they taught me was in order to find what was wrong, if you keep looking for what is wrong, you're going to miss a lot of it because there are so many different ways that it could be wrong. So what you look for is what is right. What does the proper driver's license look like? What does the insurance look like? And things like this. I've let a lot of people go that I have found out afterwards had a false document or something like that, or a closer inspection if someone came up there. And that's okay, good job, you got away that time. Do we actively seek and look at that? That just doesn't look right. No, ma'am. If you're a bad person and go through, then we let you go. But we don't continue the investigation just because we think we're trying to find something.
Is it really the format to have that kind of levity with the accent, talking about paperwork?
Is this the format for that type of levity? Well, you disagree, sir, and for that I apologize if it was misplaced. But I am trying to make a point that this is still the United States of America, and anything remotely close to what, and not saying the question was an accusation, but anything close to what the question was is not accepted by this country. It's not accepted by the
I'm wondering, what is the policy for Goose Creek School District as it relates to that very same situation that was asked? And also, I'd like to know if there are services that are provided, mental health services that are provided to individuals who may have gone through some of these scenarios and are still here, have the appropriate paperwork and are citizens. Are there services that are provided to help them deal with whatever trauma may have occurred as a result of being involved in that situation? So I was wondering if Goose Creek has a policy or procedure regarding the students who are in that situation, and as well as are there any services?
Goose Creek does not have a policy stating that we must seek immigration status. Most of our arrests, when we do conduct arrests, are students. Students that break the law inside campus or outside campus. So we execute the arrest just like any other arrest. We don't seek immigration status. We don't, if it comes in adults, if it comes back afterwards, that's through the process of the arrest, the process of the booking and things like that. But we don't seek it. We don't ask for it. We just basically conduct the arrest, execute the arrest, and once they're booked in the jail and they're transferred out to the county, that's when Harris County might check immigration status, but we don't.
As far as the mental health piece of that, just to clarify in case anyone's concerned, as mental health clinicians, we also, there's no checking of immigration papers. So the agency that I work for is called Legacy Community Health, and it's one of the agencies, there are different ones across the greater Houston area that are geared specifically towards servicing people who have the traditional insurance, but then also people who have no insurance or low income or Medicaid or something like that. So we do have a lot of clients who come in who have been through immigration issues. So we do provide those kinds of services to kids, to adolescents, and to adults. So there are different therapists that offer trauma services that are more specified in those areas. So what happens is if we have clients that are coming in that have been through what we call immigration trauma or different types of things just related to fear of the current political climate, then we try to connect those clients with the proper providers that are experienced in those areas. But there are definitely services that are available. I think it's just a matter of people knowing where to access and how to access those services and realizing that it's safe to access those services even if you're undocumented.